we are in Russia, in the scenic Black Sea resort of Sochi, where this purpose-built track is described as one of the most impressive tracks on the Formula One calendar. Welcome to the Russian Grand Prix. A strong qualifying performance from Sebastian Vettel yesterday sees him start today's race on pole. He should be feeling really positive about his chances of winning here, shouldn't he?
He's definitely going to be difficult to beat today, but anything can happen, so we'll have to keep a close eye on how this unfolds over the course of the race.
It was a disappointing day for Fernando Alonso yesterday. He's starting further down the grid than he would have liked, but he'll still be hoping for a strong result today.
Well, Fernando is a great starter, and he'll be looking to make up a few places on that first lap to try and get himself back into a position that he's more familiar with.
Hey guys, SpeedKid 101 here, back finally again with F1 2015. It's been a while, it's been probably a month since I last posted, but we're back here at the Black Sea Resort, of course, as Russia. It is raining at the moment. Pretty sure it was raining in qualifying, but we did get a few laps in the dry, thank God. So it looks like it's just intermediates today, so one stop, which hopefully it could stay that way. If it stays that way, it could go in our favour, as we did qualify pretty good. And we do quite well in the rain, as you've seen in previous episodes. But anyway, nonetheless, we are back, as I am now on holiday, so I actually am decided to edit it. It's been sat on my Mac for ages now. But anyway, we are away here at Russia as we get off the line. And there goes Rosberg straight up the inside. Remember, we're still fighting with him for the championship. Hamilton now going to follow us up the inside as well as we head down the straightaway now, as we're going to head into the first corner. Rosberg with the lead. Can we outbrake the Mercedes team? We get some drag down the corner, and we're going to head into turns number 1 in the lead. Swing it a bit wide now as we switch it downstairs now until he's got off the... What the heck? That was weird English. But anyway, here we go now. It's flying through the left-hander, and we've already got a decent lead. There's not really much to say about it, as we are just absolutely flying here at Russia on the opening lap. And I don't know why we've pulled that up. This has been a while since I've recorded this race. But anyway, we've got a 0.7 second of a lead ahead of Rosberg already. We're in purples now. That is absolutely astounding. Even though we are on the first lap of the race, but it doesn't matter. I will take what I can get. Now it is absolutely hammering down. I'm actually surprised we're not on the wets. It seems to be like, when I was playing it anyway, it seemed that we needed wets, but intermediates held the grip as Rosberg now. Of course, he's getting some good grip here in the wet as we get a bit of understeer there, heading into that right-hander. Rosberg closing in on us now in the straight. Of course, no DRS will be allowed. Well, it's not allowed. It's lap 1, but anyway, let's forget about that and let's move on as we head down into the last sector. And Rosberg is right on our gearbox. He has given a sniff up the rear as we give it a bit of understeer. We're going to allow him to come up the inside, but he hasn't taken it. We've exceeded track limits. I don't care. I do that on a daily basis on F1. That's an absolute shocker. But Rosberg still hasn't taken it. That just goes to show why we should be winning the Drivers' Championship. And weather forecast, yep. 20 minutes, maybe more. Alright, I can't really tell at this point, but Rosberg seems to have the pace in the wet. He's been up our gearbox the whole time. He's got Hamilton sniffing up. We're looking like the human centipede over here. Look at this, we're going to head down in the first corner. You have 11 laps till your pit window opens. That is absolutely astounding, Jeff. Thank you for that information. And we understeered again. I can't hit apexes. It's just a problem these days on hitting apexes. But anyway, we come through the left-hander. We've decided to go a bit left, then we've decided to go a bit right. Then Rosberg's going to come up the inside. Oh, everything's happening here as we head to the right-hander. And we've outbroken as I was trying to catch up Rosberg. Rosberg's up the inside. No, he's not, because he's an absolute pushwang. Anyway, I don't know why I've got to keep my focus. What's wrong with my focus? I don't see what's wrong with it. I'm absolutely flying, Jeff. Jeff has absolutely no confidence in us winning this championship, even though it is very tight. We did do... How did we do in Suzuka? We finished 6th, didn't we? I think so. Oh my days, I've absolutely missed the braking zone by a country mile. I've gone to Narnia, I've come back though, we're still in the lead. I don't know how Rosberg hasn't passed us yet, but I can't explain it anyway. Tyre temperatures are going, they're pretty alright, but I mean for the wet they shouldn't be that hot. But anyway, we'll just breeze past that like a autumn day? No, autumn, spring? Autumn, I don't know. We're getting off topic now as we get back into the race. This has been the most boring race I've ever done. Even though we've got Mercedes up our gearbox, I'm actually creating a little train behind us. But anyway, as I was saying, this is boring. So, yep, this is a nice race. I'm getting absolutely bored. Anyway, into the double right-hander now. I'm getting bored out of my mind. We're just sitting at him. See, we're too good. This is the hardest difficulty as well. Like, anyway. So we skip on to lap 7 now, because through all that boredom, absolutely nothing happened. Till now, as here comes Hamilton up the inside. Why have we just skipped? I don't know why, but Hamilton's up our inside. We're not going to allow that to happen. We give it a little sniff up his gearbox. We head to the inside. We're going to take the inside, and we're going to say, screw you, Mercedes. This is ours for the taking. So I don't actually know when Hamilton overtook Rosberg. But here we go again. Human centipede in full strength at the moment as we head through the left-hander. This is going absolutely great for me, even though Mercedes are trying to overtake us. But anyway, we're on lap 8. And we've understeering. I don't think I've taken that corner very well. But anyway, on to a better note. As I said at the start of the race before, they decided to rudely interrupt us with the green lights. Yeah, so I hadn't posted in a month. That is my fault. I've honestly I have every F1 recorded. You'll find out what happens. I know what happened, of course. I've recorded till the end. One problem, I don't have a USB to get it off my PlayStation to my Mac. That is a big problem because it's like 12 gigs or something. The hard drive doesn't work. But oh dear Lord, hang on while I'm talking. Hamilton's had a sniff up the inside. Let's stick it into Rich. He's not getting past us now. We've already made our... No, we haven't, have we? No, I don't think we have made our pit stop. Anyway, we pull back ahead and back into our days. So, yeah, I don't have a USB. That's one problem. And second problem is I'm just plain downright lazy. Like, Russia's been on here. I haven't edited it. I also have, like, Pro Clubs. I have Black Ops 3 recorded. It's on my PlayStation as well. I need a lot of stuff to get off my USB. There's probably 20 gigs worth of footage on there. But, yeah, that... If I eventually bring out Black Ops 3, keep an eye out on that, because that will be the funniest video you've ever seen, because it's just rage. There's actually live commentary, so that's actually a lot better than doing pre-recorded stuff, as what I'm doing right now. But anyway, we head into the pits on lap 14. Rosberg's behind us. Raikkonen's in third. The Iceman himself. I think Hamilton already made his pits. Yep, there he is coming around. No, that's... I don't know where he is. And up. Well, Rosberg's jumped us in the pits. Good job, Ferrari. Nice. Yep. I just like to point out they actually, wow, they give it a little, little tweak in there. Look at Scooter Ferrari. Go follow us on Twitter. That's a bit cheeky, isn't it? We head out the pits. We're in third. Jesus. What is that? Hamilton's in front. We've just switched around. That's all we've done. Rosberg's still in the middle. Hamilton. Oh, that was. Oh, that was nice. Anyways, we're closing in on Hamilton now on lap 15. At the end of lap 15, actually, through the final sector. We can't seem to keep the car on the track to save our lives, and Hamilton will pull away again. But we're going to close him back in, and that was a lovely corner. And we do the right-hander nice and beautifully, and we're now closing in on Hamilton with 2 corners to go on this lap. Not the race, of course, you can tell by the time. Oh, we nearly sniffed his gearbox. Don't want to break our front wing. We're going to go up the inside. Screw you, Hamilton. We cut him up, and that was nice and easily done. And we're back in P1 and back to our nice, calm and collected race that has been for, I don't know how long it's been, 9 minutes or so. But we skip on to lap 22. We're in P2 again, thanks to pit stops, as we're catching up to him now. As you see, we're not on intermediates anymore. The track has dried out enough to where we can hit the options or primes, whatever I'm on, one of the two. Anyway, so yeah. Well, while this is... Well, actually, I'll talk about it when we get past Hamilton, if we get past Hamilton. Hopefully we get past Hamilton. Because we're coming to the right hand. We're not going to sit behind him. We have more pace than him. He's just a sitting duck. I don't even know how he jumped him. That's how long it's been since I recorded this race. But anyway, we're on his gearbox again. And Hamilton, you're absolutely done. Oh, no. Alright. Oh, is that damage? No, it's not damage. I don't know if it's damage. I saw a bit of debris flying. But it seems to be fun. It's overheated our tyres a bit, but that's nothing to worry about here at Russia. We got the DRS, that's been enabled as well. We're going to catch it. No, we're not. No, we are going to catch him in the late parts of that curvy way. Anyway, that was a makeshift word of straight away. But anyway, we're on the right. Go to the outside. That's not going to work. We've gone to Narnia again. Save our lives. Tracks. Anyway, into the next corners. And we're going wide again, and Hamilton's just making us look like an absolute idiot. We can't seem to get past him. Oh, God. Right, thank God. No front wing damage. It's all good. All good. What I can say, though, is actually, no, I'll still wait till we get past Hamilton any day now, if we can. We're up his gearbox again, and hopefully we get DRS at the straightaway. We're going to leave it in standard. The Now we're going to go to the outside, we're pulling the outside, open the DRS, and here we go, round the outside, and there we go. That was easy done for the taking. And on lap 26, well, there's 1 lap to go. Let's talk about the Australian Grand Prix. That actually happened in real life probably a week ago since I will have uploaded this video, actually 2 weeks, because I would have edited it and then never uploaded it. Anyway, so yeah, the Australian Grand Prix. I'm a Ferrari fan, as you've already seen. I don't like Mercedes for a bit, but I do like Rosberg. I was happy that Rosberg did get the win. Wasn't really happy with that red flag. Fernando Alonso, what was he doing? I don't know, it's kind of your decision to see whose fault it was. I kind of saw Fernando Alonso was too close to the lap car of Haas, but that's up to you guys. I mean, Vettel didn't need the red flag, and unfortunately that is one of the main things that screwed Vettel up. I was rooting for Vettel, fortunately didn't get it done, 3rd place, but also our Australian hope, Dan Ricciardo, came home in 4th. That's really good for the Red Bull, and of course for our home guys to get a 4th place at Australia. And qualifying, I'm not even going to get into qualifying. It is the absolute dumbest thing you've ever seen. Qualifying was so interesting, there was nothing wrong with it. Hey, let's bring in a dumb rule that'll screw it all up, and let's just... everything's wrong with it. It's the biggest piece of crap. Every 90 seconds, cars eliminated. Can't even finish a lap that you're on and you're going good. You're eliminated. Mercedes celebrating with like still time to go because they've qualified out in front. It's the biggest waste of time ever. Anyway, we come into the final stages of the race. Now as we come through the final sector. Sorry, I just died off camera. But anyway, we come through the final sector. This will be ours for the taking. Let's get that song rounded up because we are going to come through with 2 corners left here at Russia. There it is, the song. Let's get it going because we are going to be the Russian Grand Prix winners with Steven ahead of Rosberg, and we are going to come through the final corner to win at Russia.
Worked hard for that one.
Turn down for what? Turn down for what? Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
So Sebastian Vettel takes the win after an imperious drive today. It was a well-deserved victory as well for the German driver.
It was a brilliant performance, and when you drive like that, the feeling of winning is even sweeter.
That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye and see you again next time.
And there we have it, the Russian Grand Prix results. We come home in 1st. Raikkonen come home in 4th as we go all the way down. 2 DNFs there for Force India and Lotus Maldonado. And that in a 5-second penalty for, I don't know who that was, Hulkenberg. I think grabbing a 5-second penalty. And no, actually not an expert, but that's awkward. We'll turn it up to Legendary anyway for the next races. And, oh, we're not going to see. Alright, there it is. So Hulkenberg, severe collision with Maldonado, so that would put Maldonado out of the race, giving him 5 seconds. Ignore all the exceeded track limits. That's something else. So he actually had a collision with Kvyat on the same lap, and then a severe collision with Maldonado. And I'm going to say they linked together to form that. Doesn't seem to be anything with Sergio Perez, but there was a collision there with Grosjean. Doesn't seem to be anything too bad with Sergio Perez. I don't really know. It must have just been a failure, so I don't know what happened there. But anyway, that was quite an easy Grand Prix. I just sat out in front, really. There was nothing too wrong with it. We are now 28 points out of Rosberg and 28 points ahead of Mercedes, going in with 4 races left, I think, or 4 races left. But anyway, that is going to be it for this Grand Prix, for this video and Grand Prix. I'll see you next time for part 15 or Black Ops 3.